Good morning, Stan. Sure, I would love to talk to you about that. How are you doing today? The company name is Complete Marketing Systems, and it's CompleteMarketingSystems.com. Essentially, we help other businesses grow their companies with marketing strategy, business strategy. So we have home study systems as well as done-for-you programs in social media, information marketing, direct mail, direct response marketing, and then we do event planning and marketing as well.
For almost 19 years. I was a military police officer, actually, Gulf War veteran, and got into this business after I retired in '95, a little bit at a time, because I started my own pet sitting business, and that's where I met Dan Kennedy, actually, for the first time. So we had a little bit of dialogue about how I could grow a pet sitting business using his strategy.
Did he get you, Barbush? I've run fitness centers for hospitals. I've done gyms, personal training. I was one of the first women actually to get certified as a strength and conditioning specialist. Gail sort of came along kicking and screaming in a lot of ways.
I did.
But I really sort of fell in love with the marketing and everything that Dan was teaching and everything I could get my hands on from him.
I didn't know what marketing was at that point, but I got really jazzed about the fact that I could start a business based upon the things that I loved to do, and I didn't have to work for anybody else. And through learning from Dan, it was like, hey, this is pretty cool. You know, take the knowledge out of your head and build a business out of it. And so that's what we started to do.
I don't know that either one of us really thought we would ever do it full time. We really were looking to supplement our income and do something different and add to what we were doing.
As you grow in the business and you grow personally and spiritually and all of those kinds of things, you realize that the sky's really the limit and there isn't a glass ceiling. So Diane and I both studied, and it was a little bit unorthodox next to regular marketing kinds of things like that, but it really got great results.
For me, the best part of life now is I get to play by my own rules. And, you know, I love that, right? Because I was never a very good employee. But if I want to work at midnight, I can do that. If I want to sleep in a little bit, I can do that.
I think we need to go out to lunch.
We're very much more taken care of. We drive better cars, we live in a nicer house, we live in a better area, we travel, we go on a cruise pretty much every year. There for a while we went 6 years without a vacation. So to say that life today is very different than when we met Dan and got involved with Planet Dan, as we like to call it, would be an understatement. I think the other thing is trying new things. So.
Yeah.
You know, we've been, not skydiving, what's the thing that we did?
Parasailing.
That's it, parasailing. You know, we've gone.
Your helmet dive.
That helmet dive I did.
The dolphins.
We've swum with the dolphins. So just the exposure to fun new things and trying new things, I think is a huge benefit. I will tell you the other exciting thing is life now is sitting in the front of the plane. It's pretty cool. Hi, I'm Diane Conklin of CompleteMarketingSystems.com. Welcome. The biggest thing that I've learned from Dan that if I could go back and redo would be to do things immediately. I would have started everything that we do now sooner. Coaching programs, starting masterminds, having live events, selling products, all of it. Because we tried to be too perfect. We wanted to make sure, you know, we had everything in place. You don't need all that. Just go. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. It doesn't matter. It's going to work on some level. Hindsight's always 20/20. So you do the best that you do every day, and don't do things sequentially, do things simultaneously, and the sky's the limit. I think the biggest surprise when we first got involved with Dan and started to apply his strategies was that it worked so much. I mean, that it worked in such a big, first of all, that it worked because, you know, you first meet somebody, you're always a little skeptical, I think. But not only that it worked initially, but that it worked in such a big way. It changes everything about your life, not just your business and not just what goes on, you know, and how much money you make, but how you relate to people, how you can make a difference with people.
Through the marketing systems that we're teaching and the ones that we're using, we're able to help more and more people. And that's why we really want to do this business and have wanted to be included, to help more people find their own way out of the job or whatever it is that they're in, so they can take control of their own lives, just like we have, because anybody can do that.
My biggest advice would be just dive in, go for it, consume as much as you can consume without getting overwhelmed, because that's the big thing. You can consume a lot. I mean, you can fill your life with it, and we certainly have. I think I have all of the courses
We
that
have
they've published
everything that
except
Dan has
3.
done.
So,
Yeah.
But you know, just take it in, consume it, and then apply it.
Right.
And you know, if you do that, things will definitely change. So we've been very blessed. We've worked very hard, but without the tutelage of Dan's leadership, you know, I don't know that any of this would have been possible. So we're very thankful for that.